Hey guys, my name is Hannah Thomas. I've only been kind of involved in Watershed, more so in person, for the past few months. You've maybe seen me in the back helping with some video production with Dez. He's taught me a ton, I feel like, but I still have no idea what I'm doing. I was also up here with the band last week, which was awesome. I hope you couldn't tell how nervous I was, but I was so stoked to be up here, and so far I've really enjoyed getting to serve with you guys. I'm originally from Hendersonville, North Carolina, which is close to Asheville, if you're not familiar with it. And I moved to Charlotte in August of last year and found Watershed online, and I told somebody I'd been stalking you guys for a while. And finally I was like, you know what? I think I might get involved. But since moving here, I've experienced probably some of the best days of my life and then maybe some of the most not fun days of my life. But the dust has kind of started to settle, and so in response to the question, what's saving you right now? Simply, I just want to say a change in perception. Lately, I've been kind of learning to take the word doubt out of my vocabulary and replace it with the word wonder. When I first moved to Charlotte, I had zero plans of looking for a church or a community remotely similar. Like many of us, I come from a more fundamentalist religious background, and honestly, that brought me a lot more pain than peace at a lot of times. And so I kind of felt like in moving here and getting out of my hometown, I was going to take a break from Christianity. I was going to just rest, reboot, see what I thought. And honestly, I'd kind of reached a point where my spiritual journey just seemed like I was looking at a black hole. There wasn't much that I could see. I felt very blinded at the time. And so after stalking Watershed for a bit, and still kind of feeling very stuck, I responded to an Instagram story about volunteering. And I don't really know why I did it. It kind of felt like a nudge back into a faith community that I maybe didn't know I needed. And when I first started getting involved, it was super exciting. But then slowly I was like, you know what? I actually don't know if I believe in God at this time. I actually don't really know what I think about Watershed, what I think about, helping in the band. Am I being myself? Am I being authentic? But slowly I started trying to let go of the shame that I've often associated with those doubts that I've had. And instead I'm choosing to wonder. So instead of looking at God as this big black hole, I've been slowly looking at the world around me as something to continue to ask questions about. And I'm still learning to do this consistently. I mean, of course, on days when I'm angry or just not in the mood, it's a lot harder. But continuing to take just very small steps towards reframing my experiences and my questions has introduced me to more joy in my life than I ever thought possible. I want to leave you guys with a poem by Austrian writer Rainer Maria Rilke, and it's kind of helped propel me forward through this black hole and into the world of wonder. It's called Go to the Limits of Your Longing. And I'm just going to read the first half. It says, God speaks to each of us as he makes us, then walks with us silently out of the night. These are the words we dimly hear. You, sent out beyond your recall, go to the limits of your longing. Embody me. Flare up like a flame and make big shadows I can move in. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. So if you would at this time, I encourage you to reflect, take a moment, think about what's saving you right now. Thank you so much.